Hey Aries, how's it going? Happy June. Welcome Seeker to your June Taroscope. And welcome to the Existential Shift. She's wearing a spider net. I knew it, she's evil. Spiders are the most brilliant architects. They have amazing attention to details and a grand vision. And they see 360 with all these eyes. Love thy Spidey. Learn from it. Such a visionary. You know, when they get stuck in the corners and, build their webs and homes, should you say, they say it's because they are, there's negative energy. But blaming the spider for that negative energy is like blaming a flashlight for darkness. It points it out. You know, there's always a way of looking at things. A knife, you can cut salad with it. Benefic. You can kill with it. Malefic. Hands can break and destroy, but they can also create and heal. People's skills, abilities, powers, intellect, don't acknowledge them judgment. Acknowledge is the right word? No. Don't earn them with judgment. What they do with it is what counts. What they don't do with it is what counts. Healers, midwives, powerful women who knew how to work with energy were persecuted, demonized, blamed, hung, burned. You think those days are over, they're not. She works with energy and the occults. What if she's going to try to use her powers to take over me? First of all, if I'm that powerful, why would I waste my time on bullshit like that? I'm busy building an empire. Like a little Spidey. Every now and then, I put a flashlight on darkness, whether within you, within myself, within my environment. But don't shoot the messenger. I mean, you don't want to be grateful, okay. Don't. But don't you blame me or demonize me for being awesome. How many of you ladies out there? I mean, an Aries lady, oof. Cardinal fire type of a woman, oof. That's walking magic. So much vital energy. Yeah, I guess fire can be scary, but it also gives you life. First cards that fell out, they fell a couple of minutes ago, but I was in my speech. Four of Wands and the Chariot. Someone knows what they want, and they are going to get it. What's Cancer energy? Cardinal water. And the Four of Wands is Aries energy, not because of the meaning of Four of Wands, but just because of how the Golden Dawn placed the zodiacs onto the tarot. So, cardinal fire and cardinal water, nothing can stop that. 4 and 7, 4 the building, 7 the vision. There's a Spidey out there as well, who's on the go or is about to be on the go for 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So someone is determined to either build a family, build a home. They're willing to travel for it, or to be assertive for it, and or. And they have a lot to show for. And they have a lot to show for. Someone well-traveled and grounded. This is a very, okay, if you're in a relationship, someone or both of you wants to take it to the next level, right? If you're a couple, then moving in together. If you're living together, then proposal. If you're already married, then maybe children. So on. And it's very clear. There's no question marks. There's no confusion. Someone really, really, really knows what they want. Someone's coming for you, Aries, or you're going somewhere else, somewhere for someone. Too many cards. But I knew it was too good to be true. Hey, Five of Pentacles. But the ego, oh, the ego. Five of Pentacles comes right after the Four of Pentacles, where we hold on to what we know because of fear and inability of letting go. Of inability of letting go of the past, of a sense of self. Also, and this is for very few of you, some of you were presented by someone with something really, really tangible that looks really, really great, and then you're like, oh my God, is this too good to be true? And then you found out it was too good to be true, like maybe it was just a show and not real, but not for most of you. I think the Five of Pentacles thing. Oh, someone is offering their help to someone. Okay. Okay. The Empress. It's very interesting, Aries. What's going on? How did your mother get involved? Maybe some of you are helping a family member financially. It could be a mother. And I feel like you can, because there's a lot of abundance on the table. So I don't think the Five of Pentacles and the rest of the table is the same energy. I think someone is helping someone else out. I'm also getting someone telling someone, could be a family member or someone younger than them, hey, you can come and stay with me. Like, let's say a young individual that doesn't get along with their parents, or that was even kicked out of the home or something like that, and someone is like, it's okay, you can come stay with me, or someone is going to get them, or And for those of you that this resonates, I get that it's a very specific narrative, so bear with me. We'll keep this going. This is just for one very specific message. And that individual that is in current scarcity, or like, thrown out, or even homeless, I don't know, something like that, they have great things in their future. Like, great things in their future. I'm tapping into something very specific, sorry. And this is just a part of their journey that is supposed to build them. And further on in their path, they will remember who was there and who wasn't. This is so interesting. And it's like, the whole building an empire kind of thing with the Spidey that I started with. I didn't do it on purpose. I just like took a glimpse and like, oh yeah, that's how it happens with me in my videos. But this little broken, poor, fragile, lonely spider is or will build an empire. One of those stories that like, one of those like major success type of stories, from nothing to everything kind of thing. It's very, very inspiring. This is, I don't know if I should share or not. I have, okay, what the hell? So, damn, these videos are exposing my ass. Okay, so many years ago, when I was younger, I'm already young, but way younger. Anyway, so I was homeless. I'm not going to go into the details of, let's just say I had to leave my home. And I wasn't, the homeless that lives off the street or begs for food, but I spend time, like I would stay over at friends and friends of friends, and like I traveled all over Israel for like over 6 months, like with a backpack. So I was like a real gypsy. I made a living, change back then, from tarot readings. I would still go on auditions at the time. And I felt like I have nothing. Like I was nothing. So if someone out there is watching and you're either in this situation or recently have been in a situation like that, the people who didn't want you in their home will regret it. Some things you can't go back from, I know, but it doesn't say anything about you, and you are not nothing, you are something, and you will build an empire, little Spidey. I don't pretend to have an empire, not even close, but I am building one. And I am at a place that, I'm proud of myself and my life and what I do. And, with blood, sweat, and tears. Doubled, tripled, and more. And yet, here I am. So, here you will be. And you got this. This will be, a part of your amazing, amazing story. That's just for whoever out there that needed to hear this. Damn it, Tarot! the irony of it's so funny. Like, people would never guess, because like back then, during that 6 months, before that, I shot for this commercial, and I thought it was just going to be this tiny thing, but then, it takes time until they edit and release it, and, until it goes up in the air. And apparently they chose to feature me. Like, they took pictures of all kinds of a few of the actors and the models, and as I was homeless, they put me, and I didn't even know until it happened, on a huge banner in an interstate, like on a highway. Like, huge, 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 huge. It was just me advertising what I was advertising. I don't want to mention it because I don't know. And I remember finding out, and I wanted to go and see it. And I walked on the road. It was like a highway with my backpack, my huge traveler backpack. And I remember just standing there with my, just, jeans and t-shirt and backpack, and like staring at myself. Like, if you were to drive by and see that model on that, on that advertisement, you would never guess she's freaking homeless. That's the irony of life, right? Today, looking back, I see it as a premonition. It's like, don't you worry, girl. Oh, don't you worry, girl. Sometimes to get to the everything, you have to go through the nothing. If you're at nothing right now, you're going towards everything. I believe in you. If you believe in me, and that's the truth of my story, it's one aspect of it, then you believe in you. If I can do it, you can do it. Hold on. So, 5 of Cups fell in the reverse. We love it. Someone is tapping out of their woe me, self-misery. Maybe it's thanks to this conversation. I don't know. Focus on your abilities and on your skill that can get you out of whatever this is, or that have gotten you out from whatever it was, and put you in the place of being the Chariot, 10 of Pentacles kind of Empress kind of vibe. Remind yourself who the fuck you are, what you went through, what you can do. And know that whatever this is right now, you got this. Seriously, every time I go through something like challenging, I just go back, and I remind myself the shit that I got myself out of. It's not just this story, And it does make it easier. It does. Because you're not your circumstances, Aries. None of us is. You are what you do with those circumstances. You are how you respond. You can't control the world and your environment, but you can control yourself and how you respond. Let's keep going. Aries, June. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You know the drill. Okay. Cross watchers, intuitively guided. Strength. This is everything I just described. Having the inner knowing, the empowerment, the energy to shine bright through any type of walls, mechanism, aka reality / the matrix that we live in. This is all the skills and the talent that I described that are inner. Your lion is within. You are a lion. If you look in the mirror and you see a kitty, it's your perception. Also, some of you some of you Aries ladies, someone is not seeing you clearly because they're really, really busy on being in the woe, me, misery type of energy. Did that just rhyme? Such a poet. Someone needs a hug in your environment. If they allow you, give it to them. But they might not be even willing or able to let you. I'm sorry. I know it's hard for a healer to want to give and heal and help, to be able to, but then to not be allowed to. And you know, you have to respect that. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. So there's, if it comes to work, when it comes to work, something that you've been working on for a long time and you believe in, it could be something creative. Maybe you try to present it to an investor. Maybe you are the investor that someone is trying to present their idea or their work to you, and you feel like it might be worth the effort, the money, the investment. I agree. I think it does. I don't know what this is. Show me more, please, for Aries. Don't overthink or take your time with dilemma, because this is something that needs to be acted upon fast. 8-8, material action, or if not, it will become stagnant and stale and lost. Now, this could be love, by the way. See here how he's in the reverse, all dwelling? And he, you know, he's working, he's doing something benefic, but he has his back at her. And look at this creature, look at this. That's the white magic of the tarot, okay? That's like effortless healing, effortless magic. Effortless is, you know, a word that is misunderstood. Now it's effortless. You know, like when a master is so good at something that they do that they make it look easy? She makes it look easy. And this is a major arcana, and you have two minor characters kind of turning their back or their perception, and might be in a dilemma. Lions, when they sit quietly, it's not because they can't move or whatever. And once they're on the go, you know, it seems like when you look at them, it seems like they can just lay there forever. But once they're on the go, they are on the go. Right? Very powerful predators. Royal. Once they're on the go, they're on the go. So I'm guessing, and look, you know if it's love or career or whatever. But whatever this is, if it seems to be staying, it's not out of weakness. And when the moment comes, you might not see it happening or coming. Now, this might be you, especially if you're a female fire sign. Or an earth sign. Explain more. Explain this more to me, please. Oh, another one in the reverse. Someone is about to experience a loss of love. This is love. It's in the reverse. You see it now in the upright. Let's explain it. You have the perception that it will always be in the upright, that you can take your time deliberating, right? When you look at this, they look in the upright. But from the reading standpoint, the objective reality, they're in the reverse. So there is a loss of love here. I'm sorry. A loss of opportunity over... Now, it's not in the beginning of the reading, so this might be further along the line. So if you don't feel it right now, if you feel it right now, I'm sorry. Now, where it's coming from, it's lack of faith in oneself. There is the illusion that it is of lack of faith of this energy, but Empress and Strength, that's like staring at, a goddess or something with divinity and saying, I don't believe in it. Maybe you don't believe you deserve it. Maybe you don't believe you can have it. But saying I don't believe in it is self-deceit. Anything else in this regard for Aries for June? Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's another 8. I think I have a direction to what this is, but I'm asking for clarification for the 8 of Swords, please, in the reverse. Just want to make... Oh, too much. Clarification, please, for the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Clarify 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay. Someone is more powerful than you give them credit to be. Maybe it's you, Aries. Maybe you are more powerful than you give yourself credit to be. She seems to be in complete, distraught inability, weakness. I don't know why she seems like it. I don't know if, once again, it's someone's reverse perception or over focusing on themselves and not seeing. You take it as it resonates. But bottom line, she's the High Priestess, right? I asked this as clarifier. There is more to know about this story, about this person, about who and what they are than you feel or think. I'm also getting someone that was prevented a relationship throughout their life, or relationships, or, love, all that. And somehow it always didn't come about. Oh, I'm sorry, this came out in the reverse. Because they needed to go through a journey of discovery and spiritual, energetic empowerment. This is the female healer Wicca that is perceived as a spider web, And I feel like there was literally an energetic spider web around her to kind of camouflage her so she will not be seen by potential partners, so she will be able to stay focused on her work and attaining knowledge and growth, and not be lost in, love connections and relationships. That is so fucking interesting. Oh my God, I just got a download and it just blew my mind. Okay, this just blew my mind. Okay. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Okay, so that's what came up. And I tend to respect the High Priestess. If I consider, yes, taking out more cards, no, not taking out more cards, and then the High Priestess comes up, I know that's it when it comes to the messages. Now, I will give a message from the I Ching right now for you guys. But first, let me tell you about your extended. We will start, before moving on to a Celtic cross and messages from the runes, we will take the majors, the eights, yeah, and then other narratives come from the Babylon numerology and the deeper esoteric aspect of the major arcana. So I will talk about what comes up in the extended. I don't know how it can get any deeper than that. But okay, it actually can. It can. Yeah. I will do the extended right now after this. Link to that will be below. Below, you'll also find a link to 2019 Ministers of Magic, which is the extended for 2019. 6 months more to go. I dropped the price by half. I do there every month gets, the After Tarot, Runes, I Ching, Akashic Records, and Celtic Tarot's clarifiers. So check it out if you want to. Both of them have the buy all options for those of you who like to cross-watch and watch your different placements. Tarot Masterclass. Tarot Masterclass. Tarot Masterclass. Check out the link below. I do the bunkai, which is the hidden application behind the cards. The thing that I have to tell you about the cards that you probably won't find in books. And also how it all connects. There is a way to book a private reading with me as well. And you're welcome to join me on my Instagram, The Existential Shift. All the links are below. If you scroll down, press read more. It's in the information box. Okay. Message for Aries. I did not see this coming, Aries. I actually planned on doing Aquarius. And then something told me, not yet. Not sure why. And then Aries came out. So here we are. The message fell. Hold on. Okay. 52. Breathe. Uh, 52. Keeping still. I wonder if it's a different message from what I've seen for you guys. Let's see. Above mountain, below mountain. A mountain range, the quietness of rest. I like that. Mountains close together enhance each other's stillness and stability. They form a sanctuary where the demands of the world can be set aside and all movement ceases. When one enters into such a spirit of stillness, restlessness disappears. The heart is soothed into quietness. The time of keeping still will be followed by a time of movement, but for now, this moment is all there is. Okay. Take what you need to take from this, Aries. Make it work for you. Hold on. So I gave a very specific message when I spoke of the eights, that waiting will cause loss. And I have a lot of cards here of movement. The Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, although slow but still active, especially next to the Chariot. And then the I Ching comes and breaks it, break away from it, to stillness. Okay, so, well, the more I grow with the subscribers, the more I see how the messages will obviously, from obvious reasons, different people have different messages they need to hear, and I tap into all kinds of energies. Bottom line, you know best what is your message. Whatever it is that I said, take a deep breath and be like, okay, what struck me the most? What was relevant to me the most? What resonates with me and I know within that is my truth? Is it movement? Go. Is it stillness? Stay. You are the master of your spirit. Listen to that at the expense of all, including at the expense of me. I'll see you in a second in the extended. Bye for now.